Hey guys, and welcome to another Worldbox video. I'm Lahoma, and today I'll simulate the Cisplatine War, fought between Argentina and the Empire of Brazil over Cisplatine, now Uruguay. Hold on, I'll open Wikipedia to briefly explain the war and how I'll simulate it in Worldbox. This war here, guys, was a conflict between the Empire of Brazil and the United Provinces of the Rio de la Plata, which is actually Argentina. It just had that weird name back then, from 1825 to 1828. In other words, this video will last 3 years. Just kidding. This war happened because we wanted Cisplatine province. Brazil and Argentina were already huge, but we wanted more. And in the end, it turned out that this war was pointless, because neither country, neither Brazil nor Argentina, got Cisplatine. It became independent, right? It became Uruguay as we know it today. So, they just wasted time and money, and people died in this pointless war. Anyway, what can you do? Right? Well, now I'm here in Worldbox. The first thing I'm going to have to do here is set the borders. I have a lot of borders to draw. I'll leave it this size here. Guys, I'll probably make everything kind of crooked. I made a mountain wrong here. Hold on, I'll fix that later. I'll pull this here. Then there's the part here of the Amazon, of Amazonas. I'll extend this along the coast too. These mountains here, guys, are just to set the borders nicely so the empire expands the right way. And then, let's pull along the whole coast. Look. Just to make it look nice, guys. Here I have to go down in this part and do something like this. This turned out kind of wrong, huh? I'll pull here. And then here. And here is Rio Grande do Sul. It's kind of weird, because here there's a lot of variation, and here it's straight, right? But there's nothing I can do. That's the coastline. Okay, let me fix this mess I made here in the middle. Wonderful, wonderful. Here I messed up too. Look, I made just a few mistakes with the borders. And now Uruguay will go here. Wow, Uruguay is tiny. Look how small this thing is. But Argentina is big. Argentina, on the other hand, is huge, and it goes from here all the way down there. Back then, it already reached this far. I'll just leave it here, look, and then I'll close off that territory there. You see that Argentina isn't small either. It's just that Brazil literally seems to take up, almost half of South America. Brazil is just so huge. And now I'm just going to do the basics, right? Add the resources. Add more forest in the Amazon. Because here, the Amazon isn't like this, honey. There are only about 5 trees here in this thing. Yeah. Since these are the United Provinces of the Rio de la Plata, of course I'm going to add a lot of silver, right? It doesn't make any sense, I think. Or maybe it does. There must be a reason the river is called Rio de la Plata, so I'll add lots of silver for Argentinians. For Brazil, I'll add plenty of gold. Definitely a lot of gold. Other minerals are also found here in the Amazon. There are many. Whoa, look what I found, guys. If anyone knows what this mineral is, let me know. Look, it's green, blue, and whoa, that's awesome. Well, guys, I just filled it with trees. Now I'm going to add some food bushes too. Fruit bushes. I'm also adding some animals and minerals around here. I've finished placing these natural things. Now let's add the humans. Now I think there's nothing missing. I didn't forget anything. But before adding the humans, I'm going to change the laws of the world. I'm going to set it so they can't, well, they're closed in, right? But just to prevent rebellion. No diplomacy either. They can't declare war. No, guys. But here, there's no way. Here, Cisplatine has to belong to Brazil. I'm going to set it to steal the borders, and I'll root for Brazil. I don't even care. Well, let's get started. I'm going to add 5 humans. Yeah, I think 5 humans is good. On each of the borders here. So they can start populating everything. Long live the glorious empire. It has just been reborn. I'm going to make a flag that looks more like Brazil's. Ideally, it should be green and yellow, right? But here, I don't think there's going to be that color option. It'll have to be with this here. Look, green, yellow, and purple. And I'm also going to leave it active on that little hamburger menu. Let me unlock it here. So, to unlock this secret menu, I'm going to set it to show the armies. Well, guys, but without further delay, I'm going to speed up time a lot here so they can develop. And then we'll start the conflicts. All right? Well, guys, they've just finished developing. They all just finished developing. I activated an option here that someone mentioned in the last video so we can see the armies. Look. So we can see where the armies are and check the numbers here. I don't know what this number is, just this second number, because these 147 are soldiers. But I think 1004 might be like the reserves. You know, the people who can fight but aren't part of the army. If anyone knows what this second number that shows up here is, let me know in the comments because I always read everything. But anyway, in the end, the Empire of Brazil has a much larger population. But if you look at the armies of Argentina and Cisplatine, they have more soldiers. It's not that many more soldiers. They have fewer reservists, of course, because their population is much smaller. But they have like 180 soldiers compared to 150 from the Empire of Brazil. Look how small this place is, guys. Imagine 100 people in this tiny cubicle here. Guys, oh my God. But anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the diplomacy stuff again, and I'm going to add the expansion. No, not the kingdom expansion. Yeah, I'm just going to add that. So we can declare war. I'm going to open the borders here. Look, and I'm going to send that rage effect, guys, to Brazil. Because with the rage effect, we can get Cisplatine and Argentina to unite, just like it did in real life. Both will get angry at Brazil at the same time. Let's release this part first, then the one up here. I'm trying not to destroy any houses, but I think changing things doesn't destroy them. Yeah, changing the ground really doesn't destroy the house. And now it's going to start, guys. I'm going to use the rage effect on everything here. Look, it makes everyone hate this kingdom. Take that. Everybody gets rage. It's begun, guys. It has started, huh? Let me see. Empire of Brazil bloodshed. You put the right name, right? War, Cisplatine War. Oops, not Cisplatine War. Cisplatine. There you go. It worked. Empire of Brazil against the provinces of Rio de la Plata and Cisplatine. I'm going to speed it up now, because they're going to move. Look. Look over there, guys. They're all coming down. They're all coming down into Brazil like crazy. Hey, look over there. Let's go. Invasion, invasion, invasion. Look here. Look at the little dots coming down. Look at the little dots coming down, guys. Wow, guys. The fight is breaking out here live. Our house and warriors are being hit by a lot of arrows over there. Oh. The citizens are going crazy here. Look, look, look. Look at what the Argentine Empire used to be. The SA. The SA. Empire of Brazil. Everyone coming down here. Everyone coming down from the Empire of Brazil. Look at the man with the pole. Oh my goodness. Wow, but they have a lot too. Hold on, the fight is, oh my God, guys. I can't believe the Empire of Brazil is losing. Look at this. It's all, oh my God, it's all white here. Where are the warriors? If we keep sending only a few at a time, we're screwed. They sent everything at once. We sent ours gradually. 12. 10 against 80. We're going to lose, guys. My God in heaven. That's absurd. There are 3 soldiers. He's dead. They're dead. He's dead. My God, what now? Aren't these 900 going to fight? They just made a new soldier and he's already heading into battle. Look at him alone. What a maniac. Wow, he got obliterated, man. How is that possible, dude? Hold on, let me see how many are left. There are still 80 soldiers here and 30 here. Look. Wow, they lost 50 soldiers. The Cisplatine War is over. That can't have been all, guys. We got crushed, man. What the hell? Imagine if history had been like that. Imagine if Argentina had taken over all of this. What if we were Argentinian now? I don't think I'd like that. Nothing against them, I mean, sometimes yes, sometimes yes. After all, we have our handsome Argentinian here, who's the best Brazilian that ever existed. No, I'm going to get revenge on these guys. This can't be real. Lava cloud. Take these lava clouds, you scoundrels. Wait, I won't throw it where Brazil used to be. I'm throwing it here. Look at this group of bums. Take that, you scoundrels. Lava cloud. Hey, put it all over Argentina, man. Wow, you can't even see it, man. Look at this. Look at their plantation catching fire. Whoa, that's crazy. Look, the houses are burning. Huh, why do they have a giant crab statue? Wow, is Carbazilla the human's god in the world box? I can't believe it. I think Carbazilla is the god of humans here. Look. What's that, man? Wow, look at the lava here in the water. Actually, it did. It's causing a lot of destruction, yes. Look at that guy on fire. That's awful. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow all of this up, my friend. Blow everything up. Man, it's lagging a lot, guys. My PC is garbage. Everything is lagging. So take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. If that's the case, Cisplatine is dead. The king abandoned her because I literally destroyed everything. Wow, I can't believe they took over Brazil. I'm gonna blow this up. I don't even care. Everyone can go to hell. This is extremely satisfying, my friend. I'm going to clean this up right here. Look. I'm going to keep making this circular motion. That way I get all of it, see? Look, there are only 8 soldiers left from Argentina. Done, guys. Wow. I didn't remember this part. The thing still causes a big explosion when it disappears. Now the Argentine people live in misery and chaos. That was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos, Worldbox. They'll be on the screen. Thanks. We're in this together.